Welcome back to Random Facts. If this is your first time joining us, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for the latest gems. If you are watching this, I would like to start by saying you are a good person and might not feel like you are. Well, hold on to the fact that you are special and important to others, even if you might not realize it. With this said, no one is perfect, and there are always room for improvement. Remember that perceptions and opinions can be subjective and need to be handled on a balanced outlook. Here are 5 things why people might dislike you, covering misunderstanding, arrogance, negativity, and more. 1. Misunderstandings or miscommunication. Communication is the root of any successful relationship. Sometimes people dislike others because of simple miscommunications or misunderstandings. If something you said or did was taken the wrong way, it could create negative feelings that weren't intended. It is important to be engaged, focused, and present in your conversations with people, allowing you to evaluate their response or physical behavior in response to your discussions. Picking up that someone might have been offended by your comment helps you to correct the statement and give more clarity to avoid misunderstanding. Here's a random fact. A study conducted by social psychologists Kenneth Savitsky and Thomas Gilovich in 2003 explored the illusion of transparency and concluded that most people tend to overestimate how well others understand them. 2. Arrogance and talking over people. The most important subject on this is that there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Coming across as self-centered or superior may make others feel undervalued, where you might believe you are just being confident. Other people might see this being arrogant. Talking over people is sometimes a byproduct of arrogance. Not giving others the chance to speak can be frustrating for the other people. You might think that you are sharing your wisdom and insight, but guess what? Communication is a two-way street. If it wasn't, you might as well go and stand in front of a mirror and have a discussion with yourself. Here's a random fact. University of Missouri did a study on arrogance and concluded that arrogance negatively impacts relationships and social interactions, leading to increased hostility and decreased cooperation. If you are enjoying this, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my channel for more. 3. Negativity. Ever heard a smile a day keeps the doctor away? Yes, and an apple. A study conducted by the University of Kansas demonstrated that smiling, even when forced, can have notable benefits for stress recovery. A smile is contagious, and for good reason. Negativity, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. Constantly being pessimistic or complaining can drain others' energy. Think about this from your own point of view. It's a Friday afternoon at the bar and hanging out, excited for the weekend and what it might offer, and there you are, stuck with a person at the table that complains for an hour about how bad their week was. It's draining, and their mood would surely pull down yours. Not to say you can't find support with friends, but remember, there's always a time and place for everything. 4. Never being wrong and stubbornness. Yes, I am confident you have come across this person, the one that can never be wrong or admit that they are wrong. Don't be that person. Refusing to compromise or consider others' viewpoints may frustrate people. It is important to believe and be confident in your statements. If you are truly confident, you are 100% correct. Here's a random fact. A study highlighted in Psychology Today suggests that this need to always be right can prevent people from truly living in the moment. So there you have it. Trying to not being wrong ever takes away from your life and wastes the time you do have. Sometimes it will be difficult to share the same belief. Rather trying to convince someone else to trust that you are correct, you might have a response saying, "Never thought of it that way. We'll think about that. Thank you for your insight," instead of screaming, "I am right, you're wrong." It's important to value others' opinion as you would expect them to value yours. After all, what would always being right benefit you? Sleeping better at night. It shouldn't. 5. Gossiping and drama seeking. Would you trust someone if they are talking about someone else behind their back? Or better yet, behind your back? Don't think so. Talking behind others' backs can erode trust and create conflict. If you go and talk and spread rumors behind someone's back to others, they will lose faith and confidence in the conversations they have with you and willing to share with you. Drama seeking is sometimes a byproduct of gossiping, and you should not enjoy inducing or creating drama to sustain or creating a conversation. A fascinating study by the University of California, Riverside analyzed daily conversations to understand gossip habits. The research found that 14% of daily conversations involved gossip, with people spending an average of 52 minutes per day gossiping. Interestingly, 75% of gossip was neutral, neither positive nor negative, while 15% was negative and only 10% was positive. Contrary to popular belief, women did not gossip more negatively than men. The difference was primarily in neutral gossip. In conclusion, understanding why people may dislike or even hate you can be a valuable opportunity for growth. Often, these feelings stem from behaviors or habits that can be misinterpreted or go unnoticed, such as a lack of empathy, arrogance, or constant negativity. While it's important to reflect on how your actions affect others, remember that no one is perfect, and not all negative feelings from others are within your control. Focusing on self-awareness, communication, and empathy can help improve relationships and reduce misunderstandings, leading to more positive social interactions. Ultimately, the goal is not to be liked by everyone, but to be the best version of yourself. Hate is a very strong term, and can sometimes exaggerate the feelings someone might have. Stick to the basic principles. Treat others the way you expect to be treated. It's always helpful to self-reflect, but it's equally important not to be too hard on yourself. Often, dislike has more to do with the other person's feelings than anything you did intentionally. Thanks for watching. Remember, you are a legend and live to be a better you.